following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Johnson for two.
Head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Pelican Rapids High School, getting ready for this subsection championship game between the Hawley Nuggets coming in at 18-10 and the Barnesville Trojans coming in at 18-9 on the season. It is the semifinal of Section 8-2A and the subsection championship game. So the winner of this game will win 8-2A South, and they will move on to play the 8-2A North winner, which will either be Roseau or East Grand Forks. And then the winner of that game will move on to the state tournament. So both Hawley and Barnesville very familiar with this situation. They played on this court last year. From my understanding, they played on the same side of the net as they did last year. And they went to 5 sets, and Hawley got the better of Barnesville last year, and Barnesville looking to not allow that to happen this year. The only thing different about this broadcast from last year is we are on the opposite side of the court. So we'll see if that maybe brings any opposite kind of outcome compared to last year if you're cheering for the Barnesville Trojans. But we also want to welcome in the Hawley Nugget fans who may be watching, and we wish your team the best of luck as well. And no matter who wins this game, and no matter who wins of the Final Four between Barnesville, Hawley, East Grand Forks, and Roseau, you have to be cheering one of those 4 teams on, because one of those 4 teams are going to make it to the state tournament. And if Hawley's able to make it there this year, it'd be back-to-back trips to the state tournament for them in back-to-back years. And like I said, Barnesville's not going to make it too easy. These 2 teams met earlier in the season, back on Thursday, September 8th. It went to 5 sets, and it was a battle in the first 4 sets. And Hawley was able to jump out to a 3-point lead, then a 6-point lead, and they never really crumbled it down to like that 4-3, anything less than 4 3-point advantage. Barnesville wasn't able to, and Hawley was able to take that 5th set and win the match. But that was a long time ago. Like I said, that was back on Thursday, September 8th. That was the 3rd game of the season for Hawley, and it was it was also the 3rd game of the season for Barnesville. And these 2 teams, I would say Hawley's probably been a little bit more consistent from the start of the season to the end of the season than Barnesville has. Barnesville kind of had a little bit of an up and down towards the beginning of the season, but they've kind of picked it up towards the end here. They come into this one winning, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their last 6. And 3 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their last 6, and 3 of those 6 were sweeps, and they've only lost 2 sets in their last 6 matches. So, and that dates back to Saturday, October 8th. For the Hawley Nuggets, they come into this one winning 5 of their last 6. Back on October 13th, they lost 3-1 to the Perham Yellow Jackets, but they would defeat Fergus Falls in a sweep. Win 3-1 over Ada Borup West, sweep Pelican Rapids, and then they would go into the Class A section, sweep Fergus Falls, and sweep Perham. And now they'll have a tough test against the Barnesville Trojans. But you can say the same thing, that Hawley's going to be a tough test for Barnesville as well. Once again, these 2 teams almost even. Hawley's played 1 more game than Barnesville has this season. Hawley 18 wins, 10 losses. Barnesville 18 wins, 9 losses. Your Barnesville Sonics pregame show continues after this break here on Magnitude Sports.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. You can see the Barnesville Lady Trojans down there on the bottom left of your screen as we get ready for this subsection championship game, and the winner will move on to play Roseville or East Grand Forks for a chance to go to the state tournament in St. Paul, Minnesota. And we certainly wish the best of luck to the final 4 teams that remain here in this contest. So thank you so much for tuning into your Barnesville Cenex pregame show. We want to thank all of our sponsors who've brought coverage to you all season long for the Barnesville Trojan football and volleyball team. And they go like this in no particular order: Barnesville Cenex, the Pitchfork, Dean's Bulk Service, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Midwest Bank, Willow Creek Insurance, Agent Josh Wiechek at Priority Real Estate, Barnesville Booster Club, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Barnesville Internet, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, and Ball Green Construction. And also KLN Family Brands pitching in on this particular matchup tonight as well. And we certainly appreciate all their support. And like I said, in no particular order, each one of those sponsors are equally awesome, and we thank you so much for your support this season for football, volleyball, however you've contributed, whether it's technological or construction-wise. We certainly appreciate your support here at Magnitude Sports. Once again, we're at Pelican Rapids High School, and it's the subsection championship game, a rematch from about 1 year ago today, almost, give or take about 24 hours. And they met right in this gym. There you see the Hawley Nuggets coming out onto the floor now. And the Barnesville Trojans will circle the other side of the floor. And we are that much closer to getting this one underway. We're still about 19 minutes away from the opening serve. The Barnesville fans will be right in front of us to our left. We do have some Hawley fans directly off to our right. And then they have a student section for the Trojans on the outer 2 corners straight across the gym. And then some more area for adult fans, I guess you could say. The Hawley band is off to our right. If we can get them on camera, you can see them right over there. You can see we're 19 minutes away. So the Hawley band is the one that you're hearing in the background right now. We're going to take another timeout. When we return here, we'll have more of your Barnesville Cenex pregame show coming up in a moment.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Quest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the net of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies?
Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back to Pelican Rapids High School here as we have the subsection championship for 8AA South. It's a rematch of last year's subsection 8AA championship that went to the Hawley Nuggets in 5 sets last year. And Barnesville will look to rebound and they get another chance. And at the start of the season, you weren't 100% sure if Barnesville was going to reach it, but they certainly turned some heads this season, and they are here now, and they have another chance at the Hawley Nuggets. Let's take a look at what the Hawley Nuggets have done this season so far, as most of our viewers are familiar with the Barnesville Trojans. We'll go over them second here. The Hawley Nuggets, once again, 18-10. They were 12-4 in section this year, 3-3 in conference. 8-2 when playing on the road, 3-4 when playing on a neutral court. Their home record this year was 7-4. They have a QRF ranking of 101.5. That ranks them 42 out of 124 in the class and 150 out of 404 in the state. During the regular season, they would open it up with a sweep over the Monaga Braves and then fall 3-1 to the Moorhead Spuds and then take that 5-setter back on September 8th against the Barnesville Trojans. And then they would go into the Ada Borup West tournament. They would win 1, lose 3. They get a 2-0 sweep over Winnimac, and then they would fall 2-0 to Nevis and Roseau and 2-1 to Foston. And they would come out of that and go on the road to the Perham Yellow Jackets, fall 3-1, and then they would go home against the DGF Rebels and fall in 5 sets, 3-2. And then at that point, the Hawley Nuggets started to turn their season around a little bit. They would go to the Hawley, and it all start with their home tournament in Hawley. 2-0 sweeps over East Grand Forks, Hancock, and Wheaton-Horn and Norcross, and then they would fall 2-0 to a strong Detroit Lake Lakers team. Coming out of the Hawley tournament, they would pick up 4 wins in a row. They would get a revenge against the DGF Rebels, who knocked them off in 5 just about a week earlier, and sweep the Rebels this time in DGF, 3-0. And then a 3-1 win on the road at Frazee, a 3-0 sweep on the road at Crookston, a 3-1 win on the road in East Grand Forks, and a 3-0 loss on the road in Breckenridge. And then they would pick up a 2-1 win over Walker Hackensack Akeley in the Perham tournament to open it up. Fall 2-1 to the Henning Hornets, and then take the Lex 2 in the Perham tournament by the tallies of 2-1 and 2-0 over Sebeka and Perham. Coming out of the Perham tournament, they would have 3 home games, a 3-0 sweep over Fergus Falls, a 3-1 loss to Perham, and then a 3-1 win over Ada Borup West, and then a 3-0 sweep right here at Pelican Rapids against the Pelican Rapids Vikings to wrap up the regular season on October 18th. They would get Fergus Falls in the play-in round of the Class 2A sections. Wednesday, October 26th, they would sweep the Fergus Falls Otters 3-0. And then they would also sweep the Perham Yellow Jackets at Perham in what some might call a stunner after Perham took care of business earlier in the season. Hawley finally got one back on the Yellow Jackets, and they swept them rather convincingly in that quarterfinal round or semifinal for the subsection. And now we come to the semifinal of the section, the championship of the subsection against Barnesville. Barnesville, they had that tough loss against Ada Borup West to kick off the season back on August 30th, 3-1, but then bounced back with a 3-1 win over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Go on the road, taking on the Hawley Nuggets on September 8th, falling in 5 sets in that matchup. 3-0 loss to a very talented and very good Wadena Deer Creek team back on September 13th. And then they would get one at home against the Perham Yellow Jackets in 5 sets. And it was that 5-set match back on September 15th that kind of floated, turned around the Barnesville Trojans season there. That's where they started. They still had a couple struggles moving forward, but for the most part, they had figured out what they were going to do this season after that exciting 3-2 win over Perham back on September 15th. That would take them into the Hawley tournament, where they would come out of it placing 3rd, dropping the first 2-0 to Detroit Lakes and 2-1 to Lake of the Woods. And then they would have a 2-0 win over Thief River Falls and Wheaton-Herman Norcross to take 3rd at that Hawley tournament. Out of the Hawley tournament, they would win 3-1 over the Underwood Rockets back on September 20th. A 3-0 sweep on the road in Glendon over the DGF Rebels on September 22nd. Back-to-back losses to 2 very good teams, a 3-0 loss to the Henning Hornets and the 3-1 loss to the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Bounce off that in the Barnesville tournament, not losing a single set in that Barnesville tournament. 2-0 over Battle Lake, 2-0 over Monaga Braves, 2-0 over the Winnimac Patriots, and then they would get a revenge win, not only from a 3-1 loss just about a week before over the Breckenridge Cowgirls, but they would sweep them. And in addition to sweeping the Breckenridge Cowgirls in that matchup, they would take back the Barnesville Volleyball Invite Championship, a championship that the Breckenridge Cowgirls stole from Barnesville the previous year. So Barnesville's had a lot of opposites of what happened in the previous years. Knock on wood, I don't want to jinx anything here, but we'll see what happens tonight. Out of that out of the Barnesville tournament, they would go to the Perham tournament on October 4th. Actually, they would have just a single individual game, regular season game, October 4th at Perham, where the Yellow Jackets would revenge their 5-set loss early in the season with a 3-0 sweep over the Trojans. And then after that road game in Perham, they would come back 4 days later to the Hive in Perham and win 3 of 4 in the Perham tournament. It was a bracket-style tournament this year. 2-0 win over Staples Motley, a 2-0 win over Sabika, a 2-0 loss to Henning. And there hasn't been a lot of teams who have defeated Henning this year, so don't let that 2-0 loss fool you. Henning's a really good team. And then a 2-0 win over Underwood to take, I believe it was third in that Perham tournament. They'd come out of the Perham tournament with their final 4 games of the regular season, starting on October 11th with a 3-0 sweep on the road at the Park Rapids Area Panthers, a 3-0 sweep at home against the Pelican Rapids Vikings, a 3-0 sweep on the road at the Frazee Hornets, and then they would go on a very true road trip, you could say, at Pine River Bacchus and pick up a win there, 3-1. They would get the first round bye as a result of their strong play towards the end of the regular season, and then they would pick up a 3-1 win over DGF after avoiding that play-in round on Friday, October 28th with the 3-1 win at home against DGF, which was a really good game, and DGF really battled, and they were just a couple of mental errors shy of forcing a 5th set in that matchup with the Barnesville Trojans. So now, Barnesville, they've had tough tests at ending that regular season. Pine River Bacchus, a really, really good team. They were able to defeat them 3-1. DGF, kind of a scrappy team, but they really started to pick it up towards the end of the season, and they gave Barnesville their best fight. They left it all out on the floor in that quarterfinal / subsection semifinal, and now we come to tonight with the rematch of last year's subsection championship between the Hawley Nuggets and the Barnesville Trojans. Once again, Hawley 18-10 under head coach Kathleen Rusted and assistants Nicole Martin, Paige Thompson, and Shannon Olson. The Barnesville Trojans 18-9 under head coach Megan Askegard and assistants Taylor Carger, Maisie Bergen, Maddie Hammond. We'll take a timeout, and we're about 5 minutes away from the opening announcements. We'll break and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Something with your hair?
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
All right, welcome back to Pelican Rapids High School as we get closer and closer to this subsection championship game between the 18-9 Barnesville Trojans and the 18-10 Hawley Nuggets. About 4 minutes and change away from the opening announcements and introduction of teams and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at our upcoming schedule here. There was one game that's not going to show up on your screen there, but we will have it. It's going to be on Friday, November 4th. It'll be the Barnesville Trojans and the Crookston Pirates. Now, there's been some confusion on that game on whether or not we could actually cover it. And this morning, I was under the impression we could not. And about maybe 2 hours ago, I was told that I was misinformed. I was nice. I said that I misunderstood. We'll say it's a mix of both. And so we will have that game for you tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but on Friday at the Fargo Dome at Gate City Bank Field between the Barnesville Trojans and the Crookston Pirates. So even though it doesn't show up on our website, don't worry. It's going to be there, I promise you. So we have some possibility of games coming up over the next couple of weeks here. A lot of to be determined. Not all depends on who wins tonight and who wins on Friday. Once again, the winner of this game will play on Saturday at 7 o'clock. It is about a 90% sure that it's going to be at Glendon, DGF High School in Glendon. And if Barnesville wins tonight, then we'll have a game for you on Saturday. If Barnesville does not win tonight, then we will not have a game for you on Saturday. That's how that breaks down. So the winner tonight will play the winner of Roseau and East Grand Forks, and they are also playing tonight. And if we get updates on that game, we'll certainly pass along those scores to you. No problem at all. Speaking of scores, scroll down to the bottom of that schedule, click on the tab that says Final Scores, and this will pop up. And once again, all the games that we've ever done on Magnitude Sports usually is not on a white screen. I don't know. It just takes a while, I guess, for it to pop up. There we go. You can see all of the final scores. So if you missed a final score, you can go back to any game that was ever played on Magnitude Sports and get the final score to that one. We have about 99% of those games updated there, dating all the way back to 2017. So that is certainly one of the portions of the website that I am particularly excited about, that we have all that information available. Also, you can get all the latest news stories on our website at magnitudesn.com. And in addition to our website, you can find us on YouTube and Instagram, as well as Twitter and Facebook, Magnitude SN. Take another about a 90-second timeout. We'll come back with more here in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Network. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back. As the fans get on their feet to welcome the Barnesville Trojans to the court. Want to say hi to Emerson Beaver. He has a birthday tonight, so if you're hanging out with Emerson, be cautious. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything I did on my 21st birthday. Let's put it that way. Happy birthday, Emerson. Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you have a great birthday. We're going to raise that camera up here in just a moment. Also want to say hi to Jim watching from Denver, North Carolina. Thanks for watching, Jim. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Quest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
The ball is intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
All right, welcome back. They're going to introduce the Hawley Nuggets first.
Fleming. Number 8, McKenna Walker. Number 10, Mallory Halverson. Number 14, Marissa Hollis. Number 15, Sydney Martin. And number 16, Leah Gibbons. Villamero for Hawley. Number 2, Hannah Scott. And your starter, set 1 for the Hawley Nuggets. Number 4, Ingrid Ruskin. Number 5, Anna Steer. Number 6, Irina Better. Number 9, Isabel Steer. Number 11, Anna Johnson. And number 12, Alexa Reed. Hawley is coached by Kathleen Rustek, assisted by Nicole Martin, Paige Thompson, and Shannon Olson. And now the Barnesville Trojans. The non-starters, number 1, Maya Espinal. Number 2, Belle Peterson. Number 6, Kaylee Olson. Number 8, Macy Long. Number 9, Lexi Beck. Number 12, Jada Concho. Number 14, Laura Sorensen. And number 20, Lane Jordan. Rolivero, number 3, Sydney Strange. And now your set 1 starter. Number 4, Kennedy Gray. Number 5, Amelia Dewar. Number 7, Romney Beaver. Number 10, Mackenzie Scoville. Number 11, Emily Smith. And number 15, Riddle. Barnesville is coached by Miriam Escobar, assisted by Nancy Bird, Taylor Carter, Madison Emmon, and Haley Strand. Line judges tonight, Amanda Erickson and Charlotte Center. Our officials, Jerry Bethlehem and Dan Forrester.
We're ready to go. It is loud in here, and there's a lot of people, and it's a great atmosphere here tonight. If you're coming here, there's maybe a couple seats, but otherwise, I'd suggest finding a seat at Ratzo's Pool Hall, because I don't know how many seats are here.
Hawley will lead off serving the first set.
Hawley will start with the serve. And we're underway in this subsection championship game. As Newell into the net, the first point goes to Hawley. Strand will dig it out. Beaver sets it up, and it's sent back over. We'll make a camera adjustment here on the next point. Net violation, it's 2-0 Hawley. All right, we're tied at 2. We got everything set up now. Everybody is set down. Hawley will go on the attack near side here. That is Isabel Steer. Nice dig out. Oh, what? Did it go out of bounds? It was tipped out of bounds, so it's a point for Hawley, and Hawley will take the lead at 3-2. So they jump out to a 2-0 lead. Barnesville battles back to tie it at 2, and now Hawley takes a 3-2 lead. That serve is over. Beaver will set it up. Near side attack, Emily Smith puts it down. We're tied at
3. Emily Riddle, serving number 11, Emily Smith.
Smith's serve is over. Set there by Rustad, and now it's back over to the Trojans. And through the net and down, Emily Riddle gets the kill. 4-3 on the kill by Riddle. Emily Smith on the serve. That serve is into the net. That is a service error.
Serving, number 11, Anna Johnson.
Beaver sets it up. Newell sends a free ball over. Rustad will set it up. Middle of the net there for Anna Steer. It's over. Kept alive. Sent back by Strand. Rustad will back set it. This time blocked at the net. Stays. That kill goes to Alexa Reap. 5-4, Hawley takes the lead. Serve is over. Riddle at the net, block kept on the Barnesville side, now pushed over by Newell. Bump set, going up on the attack there is Katie Vetter. And out of bounds, it's a point for Hawley. 6-4, Hawley has the lead. Going back to serve for the Nuggets is Annika Johnson, a freshman middle hitter for Hawley. Annika Johnson's serve is over. Beavers sets it up, tipped over there by Riddle, down to the floor for a point, and it's 6-5.
Serving for Barnesville, number 5, Amelia Newell.
Newell's serve is over. We'll set it up there for Steer, blocked at the net, and it's a point. A block for Emily Riddle, and it's a point for Barnesville. We're knotted up at 6. Newell on the serve. Serve is over. First contact is made, and now it'll be sent over there by Vetter. Still getting used to the names for some of the Nuggets players. I know a couple of them, but we'll get them. We'll get there by set 2, maybe. Pushed over by Strand. Set up near side attack, blocked at the net. Kept alive by Hawley. Sent back over there by Vetter. Peterson dug out by the librero, Hannah Stotts for Hawley. Pushed back over to Hawley. Set up by Steer, middle net attack, gets it out of bounds. It is, it's point for Barnesville, and Barnesville takes the lead at 7-6. So Newell will serve it up again, only one service error in this game so far. A slight jump serve is up and over, and it is sent back over. Hawley recovers nicely there. Beaver will set it up. Belle Peterson over. Dug out in front of the back line, set up by Steer. Vetter sends it over. Now Beaver will set it up. Belle Peterson blocked at the net. Dig out by Strand. And they're going 4 touches on Barnesville. So we're tied at 7. Alexa Reap, a junior outside hitter, will serve it up here for the Nuggets. Beavers sets it up for Riddle, middle of the net, and that is a kill for the Barnesville Trojans, and Emily Riddle has 3 now, and they retake the lead at 8-7. Back to service, Kennedy Gray, with her team leading by 1. Gray, hard serve over. Sent from behind the 10-foot line, dug out by the Trojans, sent over and out of bounds, point Hawley, 8-8.
Number 6,
Katie Vetter. Katarina is her full name, but I was told that she goes by the nickname Katie, so that's what we'll do. That's through the blockers and down. Nice job there for Anna Steer. 9-8 as Hawley takes the lead. Here in a tightly contested set 1 so far. Beaver will send it over in 2, and that will be 4 touches. Beaver will get the kill, and it's tied up at 9. We were tied at 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Serving number 3, Sydney Strand.
Sydney Strand, the libero, first trip to the service line tonight. That one back over, free ball here. Beaver will set it up for an attack for Kenzie Scogan. Floats it over, and a nice dig out there by Alexa Reap. Now on the attack, blocked at the net, stays on the Hawley side. Middle of the net attack is over now. Beaver will dig that one out. Scogan sends it over, and it's off the hands of Stotts for the point, and Barnesville gets to 10 first. 10-9 as they take the lead. Serve is over. It'll be set up there by Rusted. Nice dig out by Strand off the attack from Hawley. Gray sends it back over. Rusted will set it up. Middle of the net attack for Steer. Sent back over by Beaver, and she finds the floor for her second kill in 3 points. And it's 11-9. 2-point lead. Back set. That one's out of bounds, and a point for Barnesville, and they go up by 3 at 12-9 now. And a timeout taken by the Hawley Nuggets. We'll take one with them as well. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back. 12-9 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans here in the first set. Sydney Strand will serve. She's 2 for 2 serving so far. Serve over. First contact is made. Rusted will back set it to the far pin, and it is out of bounds. Point Barnesville. 13-9. It's a third ball sent out of bounds by Hawley in this matchup. Blocked at the net there. Rusted will set it up, middle of the net attack, and that one's pushed back over, and it falls to the floor, and a nice job by Anna Steer to get the point. Barnesville fans calling for a double touch. They're not going to get it, and it will be 13-10 on the kill by Anna Steer. And Anna Steer will go back on the serve, the senior middle hitter for the Hawley Nuggets. Down 3, 13-10 here in the first set. Beaver will chase after that. Long attack goes into the tape. Attack error number 4. Both teams have 4 attack errors now. And a point here for the Hawley Nuggets as they creep back within 2. 13-11 as Steer goes back on the serve once again. Steer over. Beaver with the set. Middle of the net. Emily Smith gets it off the sneakers of Katie Venner for the kill. Her second of the night. Rumley Beaver, first trip to the service line tonight. It's over. Rusted sets it up, middle of the net attack, powered through, but over the back line and out of bounds on the attack there by Annika Johnson. And it's 15-11 in favor of Barnesville. Beaver standing serve over. Rusted pushes it over in 2, and a net violation on the Nuggets, and another point for Barnesville, 16-11. Rumley Beaver now 3 for 3 serving. Rusted will set it up. Middle of the net attack is blocked at the net. Joust for it at the net. Hawley will control it. Set it up near side attack for Steer. Isabel Steer gets it over. Scogan sends it back. And now it's sent over. Oh, nice dig out there. Joust for it at the net. And there'll be a net violation on Barnesville. Hawley's only scored 2 points since their last time out. That was taken when it was 13-10 Barnesville. Far side attack is over. Newell will set it up. 10-foot line attack is over. Dug out nicely there by Steer. Near side attack is over and down. The kill goes to Isabel Steer. So just to, for those who are not familiar, on Hawley, number 5 is Anna Steer and number 9 is Isabel Steer. So if I call the name Steer twice, there is a reason for that. 16-13 our score. Beaver will bump set it. Sent over by Kennedy Gray. Free ball, chance for Hawley to go on the attack. They're going to have to send a free ball back over as well. That's controlled by Emily Smith, who sends it over. 2 touches, back to the Trojans. Smith sends it back over. Rusted sets it up far side, blocked at the net. Kenzie Scogan, Emily Smith on the block. 17-13. Kenzie Scogan, 1 for 1 or 2 for 2 serving with an ace, now 3 for 3. She has the only ace of the match so far. Belle Peterson on the attack now, kept alive by Hawley. They'll push it near side for Steer. Isabel Steer sends it over, sent back in 2. Diving in front of the back line there was the other Steer, Anna Steer. Through the blockers and down, Emily Smith gets the kill. 18-13. Scogan on the serve again. 4 for 4 if it goes over, and it does. Set it up, middle net attack. Nicely dug out there by Strand. That one came off the fingertips kind of bad. Are they calling a lift? They're calling a double touch. Either way, it's a touch violation. Second one on Barnesville tonight. 18-14 our score. Serve goes back over to the Nuggets. Isabel Steer at the service line here. Her serve is over. Strand makes first contact as Beaver sets it up for Smith on the near side attack. Hawley will control it. Rustad sets it up for, I believe that was Better, and it falls to the ground. I didn't see who got the last touch. All I know is that it's Barnesville's point. 19-14 our score now here. Emily Riddle, is that Riddle or is it Smith? No, it's Smith, Emily Smith, and they're giving the point to Emily Riddle. That's what it was. Rustad sets it up, far side attack, block. Nice job by Scogan, but her teammates couldn't help her out, and they'll fall for a point for Hawley, 19-15. So the Nuggets back within 4 now as Annika Johnson goes back to the serve. 1 for 1 so far, now 2 for 2. Scogan, now Beaver. It's their Belle Peterson sends it over. Dug out on the back line there by Isabel Steer. Now they'll send it near side. Nice dig out by Strand. Beaver pushes it back over in 2. Chasing after it there was Annika Johnson. Beaver will set it up. Emily Riddle to the floor for a point, and it's 20-15. So far, so good for Barnesville, and Hawley takes their second time out of the set. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen picked, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass. Timeout when the score is 20-15, and back on the serve for Barnesville is Amelia Newell, 3 for 3 so far tonight. 20-15 here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Rustad will set it up, pushed over, nice dig out by Beaver. Belle Peterson on the attack, floats one over, and that is Stotts going over to race after that one. One touch, joust for the net, and it is out of bounds. A point for the Barnesville Trojans. 1-0 Barnesville out of the Hawley timeout as Newell goes back for serve number 5 for the Trojans. Junior right side hitter, floats one over. Set up nicely there. Nice check that. There's a net violation on Barnesville. Point Hawley. 21-16 our score as Hawley will get the serve back. That is the second net violation on Barnesville tonight. And going back to serve is Alexa Reap, the junior outside hitter. Standing serve from the middle of the service line. His first touch there by Strand. Now they set it up for Riddle. Nice dig out there. Now Rustad will set it up near side attack. Strand able to keep it alive. Nicely done. Bell Peterson into the net. Attacking there, and it's 21-17. Attack error number 5. 2 of those 5 have been sent out of bounds by Barnesville. 21-17 our score. Reap now 3 for 3 serving. Emily Riddle, was it on the line? It was not. Just over the back line, and a point for Hawley. It's 21-18. The winner of this game plays the winner of Roseau and East Grand Forks. If we get score updates from that one, we'll let you know. Rustad sets it up. Hawley recovers nicely to get the ball back over, and Rumley Beaver gets her 3rd kill of the night. I don't have all the season stats in front of me, but that might be her most kills in a match this season. Might be. 22-18 our score on the 3rd kill of the night by Rumley Beaver. Back to service, Kennedy Gray. 1 for 1 tonight, now 1 for 2 as that one goes into the net. It's the 2nd service error of the night for Barnesville. 22-19 on the service error. Katie Venner on the serve, now 2 for 2 serving. Riddle gets blocked at the net. That was a nice job there by Hawley's Anna Steer. I believe Isabel Steer may have gotten the assist on that block. And it's a 2-point game at 22-20 in favor of Barnesville. Serve is over. Here's Kenzie Scogan. Is that through the blockers? It was. 23-20, and Barnesville's on the doorstep of taking the first set. Four for 4 if this one goes over, and it does. Rustad back sets it. And there's another net violation on Barnesville. 23-21. That's the 3rd net violation of the first set here for Barnesville. It's not something that happens with most volleyball teams, despite the skill set or the intensity of the game. Here's Beaver with the setup. Middle of the net, Smith gets it over and down, and it's set point for Barnesville. And hopefully they don't stand up in front of our camera there. So far, so good. Do the best to call it. Rustad will set it up, sent over. Kept alive by Kennedy Gray. Now Scogan from the 10-foot line. That's kept alive by Hawley. Tipped at the net, pushed right back to the Nuggets. Rustad sends it over in 2. Nice dig out, and a net violation. 24-22 on the net violation by Barnesville, their 4th of the set. And a timeout is called. We'll keep it here. Set point, Barnesville up 24-22.
Timeout, Barnesville.
We're going to make an adjustment to our camera here. Get you some, about 10 seconds remaining in the timeout here. So Hawley took the first 2 timeouts. Barnesville took this timeout. Up by 2, looking to close out the first set. Serve goes into the hands of Ingrid Rustad. Rustad serve over. Beaver will set it up. Pushed over and down for a point for Hawley. So far, so good. Hawley 1-0 out of the timeout by Barnesville. Rusted serves it over again. That one hit the rafter and it came down. We're tied at 24. And another timeout taken by Barnesville. We'll keep it here since we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wobbaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, 24-24. Next one to score gets set point. Ingrid Rusted on the serve here for the Hawley Nuggets. Serve is over. Beaver will set it up. Attack is over. Nice dig out there. Hawley will keep it alive. Free ball for Barnesville. Another chance to go on the attack. Beaver pushes it to the back line. Rusted will set it up. Near side for Steer. Nice dig out. Volley continues. Here's Scogan on the attack. Through the attackers. Kept alive by Hawley. And now bump set. Free ball over the back line. And it's a set point for Barnesville. 25-24. Barnesville up. If Barnesville scores the next one, they win. You got to win by 2. Kenzie Scogan has an ace to start the scoring in this set. She will not get an ace to end the scoring, but the block at the net by Emily Smith will be enough to end it. And set 1 goes to the Barnesville Trojans. Emily Smith on her second block of the night caps set 1. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with set 2 in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
All right, welcome back. Set 2, about 30 seconds away from getting started here. Trojans take an exciting set 1 that the Nuggets almost battled back and really put Barnesville on edge there for a couple of points. At one point, Barnesville was up 24-21, and the Nuggets were able to battle back to tie it at 24. Barnesville would take a timeout, come out of the timeout, score the next 2 points to take the set, 26-24, and now they lead the match 1-0. Individual unofficial numbers here. Actually, I can get you official numbers. 2 kills for Anna Steer. 2 kills for Isabel Steer. 1 kill for Alexa Reed. 1 ace for Ingrid Rusted. Barnesville will have the serve in set 2. Rumley Beaver will serve it up. 4 for 4 now with that serve. Rusted sends over a free ball. Beaver will set it up. Near side attack. Smith pushes it over. Rusted sets it up. Push back over and down for the kill. It's Anna Steer with her 3rd kill of the night. And Hawley strikes first in set 2, just like they did in set 1. They take the 1-0 lead. Going back to serve now is Anna Steer. 2 for 2 from the service line tonight. This is her 2nd trip to the service line and her 3rd serve of the evening. Standing serve is over. Scogan makes first contact as Beaver sets it up for Smith, and Smith gets the kill. 1-1 our score. We had 8 ties in the first set. Tied at 1, or check that, tied at 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then not again until we reach 24-24. And now Barnesville takes the lead after the first tie in set number 2. It's 2-1. Scogan now 6 for 6 serving with that one. Rusted sets it up, pushed over, dug out there by Newell, sent back by Beaver, out of bounds, point Hawley. And just like in set 1, we were tied at 2. And we're tied at 2 again here in set number 2. Ingrid Rusted, 5 for 5 if it goes over, and it does. 1 touch back to the Nuggets. Steer sends it over and out of bounds. Point Barnesville, 3-2, Trojans up here on the Ratzo's Pool Hall scoreboard.
Serving number 11, Emily Smith.
Emily Smith on the serve, sends it over successfully. 4 for 4 now. Wait, if I take that back, 5 for 5, and that point goes to Hawley, and we're tied at 3.
On the serve, for the Nuggets, number 9, Isabel Steer.
That one over. Riddle pushes it back over, and it's down to the floor. Trying to catch up to it was Anna Steer, but she couldn't quite get there in time. And it's Barnesville 4, Hawley 3. Newell back on the serve. 6 for 6 if it goes over. And it just barely does, and it goes down for an ace. Second ace of the night for the Trojans. The first one went to Kenzie Scogan early in set 1. This one goes to Amelia Newell early in set 2. 5-3 our score now in favor of the Trojans. And blocked at the net, kept alive. Riddle sends it back over. The Nuggets cannot control it, and the Barnesville Trojans will double up here at the score of 6-3. No report from Roseau East Grand Forks that we are aware of at this time. Tipped over by Riddle, but kept alive by the Nuggets, and a free ball sent back over by Johnson of the Nuggets. Riddle through the blocker, down for a kill, 7-3, as Barnesville goes up by 4. Newell will continue serving. Newell serves it over. Nice dig out there by Stotts. And that one nearly went, just barely went over as Belle Peterson sends it back. Rusted will set it up. Far side blocked at the net, out of bounds, point Hawley. 7-4. Kaylee Olson will come in for the Barnesville Trojans, and she will serve it up for the first time tonight. A senior defensive specialist. Oh, I take that back. She won't serve it up, but she will come into the matchup. It was the other team that had to serve. My apologies on that. Sent back over by Scogan. Nice dig out by Strand there on the attack by Vetter. Rusted will send it over in 2 and get the kill. Nice job by Rusted. And it's 7-5. And for everybody watching right now, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have a chance to patronize any of the sponsors you hear about in this broadcast, we'd certainly appreciate that. Here's Strand sending it back over with 2 hands. Rusted will set it up, middle of the net attack is tipped down. It's a block kill for Emily Riddle. Belle Peterson may have had a part of that, but Riddle, I think, had most of it. 8-5 now. Now Barnesville will have the serve. It'll be Kennedy Gray. 1 for 2 serving, now 2 for 3. With her team leading by 3. Blocked at the net, falls to the floor. Emily Riddle, assisted by Kenzie Scogan. Kenzie Scogan with a block and an assist now. 9-5 as the lead goes back to 4. For number 4, Kennedy Gray on the serve with her 4th serve of the night. 3 for 4, 75%. Hits the rafters on the Hawley side of the net. So that's a point for Barnesville. And they double up. It's 10-5 and Hawley will take a timeout. Timeout Nuggets. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
Barnesville has the lead here in the second set. They lead the match 1-0. We're coming out of a Hawley Nuggets timeout. Kennedy Gray on the serve. 3 for 4 tonight, and now one's over, and it'll be controlled on the second touch there by Alexa Reap. Sent back over to the Trojans. Scogan sends it back. Rusted sets it up, middle of the net, over and down. The kill goes to Anna Steer. She has 4 tonight, according to my numbers. And that's what the official scoreboard in the gym has for her as well. And it's back to a 4-point deficit here at 10-6. Serve is over. Beaver will set it up. Emily Riddle pushes it over. And that one kept alive nicely there by Rusted. Sent back over. Scogan chases after it. Oh, and her hand went over the line. I think her foot went over the line first. I don't think the referee saw it, but then her hand came over the line while she was trying to keep her balance. And that'll be a point for Hawley as a result. 10-7 on the line violation. Goes into the same column as a net violation. Almost a miscommunication there. Hawley will recover. Beaver will set it up for a Scogan attack. And Scogan gets it down for the kill. 11-7, Barnesville up. Scogan, just her second kill, is that right? No, she has 3. I forgot to write down her last one. So 3 kills and an ace for Kenzie Scogan tonight. Sydney Strand now 4 for 4 serving. Now 5 for 5. Rusted with a knee set there, and it's over and down, and a double touch is called. It's the second touch violation of the match for Hawley, and it's a point for Barnesville as they go back up by 5, 12-7. Strand was serve number 6 of the night. That one hits the tape as it comes over. Stotts is the first one to make contact, and a nice kill there by Anna Steer, 5th of the night for number 5, the senior middle hitter for the Hawley Nuggets. 12-8 as the lead's cut back down to 4. Katie Vetter with the serve. Beaver will set it up. Emily Smith sends it down in the direction of Katie Vetter, but Vetter couldn't do anything about it, and Emily Smith gets her 5th kill of the night. 13-8 now in favor of the Trojans. Rumley Beaver, 4 for 4 tonight, 5 for 5 if this one goes over successfully. And it does. Rustad will chase after it, sending it back over there was Isabel Steer. Now Beaver sets it up, and Scogan bumps it over. A chance for Hawley to get a point back. Rustad sets it up, tipped, chasing after it, and there'll be a kill for, I believe that was Anna Steer. Let's check the official scoreboard, and it was Anna Steer. She has 6 kills tonight. 13-9 our score as the Nuggets will get the serve back. Anna Steer, 3 for 3, make it 4 for 4. Here's Beaver with the set, and that one, nice. Oh, that is a kill for Emily Smith. I thought for a moment there that Vetter was going to dig that one out, but she did not. It's 14-9.
Serving number 10, Mackenzie Scogan.
Scogan on the serve. 7 for 7 now. No, that one went out of bounds, so she's 6 for 7. A little bit quick on that one there. 14-10 our score. Ingrid Rustad, 6th serve of the night. Jump serve is over. Strand makes first contact as Beaver sets it up near side for Smith. Sent over, Rustad sends it back. Strand will dig it out. Beaver will set it up. Peterson punches it over. Rustad will set it up this time for Steer. Dug out by Scogan. Beaver sets it up near side for Newell. Newell's foot went over the line. So that is the 6th violation of either a net or line violation tonight for the Barnesville Trojans, and it pulls the Nuggets within 3. Serve is over. Had a hard time controlling that one. And Smith somehow gets it down for the kill. Smith also tiptoed that line as she nearly gave up another 3-point here to the Nuggets. And once again, for maybe the 5th or 6th time in this set, I say the phrase Barnesville up by 4, 15-11. As number 11, Emily Smith sends it over on the serve. Powerful attack on the way back. Sent back now to the Nuggets. Nice dig out by Rustad. Now Steer will send it back over. That's Isabel Steer. Tipped at the net, and that one high and out of the, they do have another touch, and they got it back over. Some of the Barnesville fans wanted 4 touches, but in my honest opinion, I don't think I saw a 4th touch there. And they are going to give the point to Barnesville. Okay, maybe everybody saw something that I didn't there. 16-11, and they'll go into the books as a touch violation for Hawley. Their 3rd of the match. Now Hawley is getting an explanation here from the official. They will not win the battle. Barnesville will be allowed to serve. It's Emily Smith. 1 touch back over. Scogan controls it. Beaver sets it up for Peterson, who's blocked at the net. Out of bounds. Kill for Peterson. 17-11 now. As Belle Peterson collects her 1st kill of the night. At least I think she does. They didn't put it up on the board as a kill, but I'm putting it into my stat book as a kill. Sent back over. Scogan. Beaver. Riddle blocked at the net, and do we have a net violation once again on Barnesville? I'm running out of room in my net violation part of my stat book here to keep track of them for Barnesville. The odd thing about that is they still have a 5-point lead at 17-12. You wouldn't think that would be the case. Peterson sends it over. Rustad will set it up, backside attack over, dug out by Strand. Now backside attack here, and that one's sent down for Amelia Newell. Newell collects her 1st kill of the night. 18-12, a 6-point advantage, and a timeout Hawley. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. Still no report from the Roseau East Grand Forks game. Scheduled for a 7 o'clock start. We know that much for sure. In the 7-2A semifinal, it's Esco up a set on Greenway, 25-21. The Eskimos take that first set in the 7-2A semifinal subsection championship. And Newell sends the serve over. Scogan chases after it, sent back over by Beaver, and Beaver has her 4th kill of the night. And we don't say that too often, but they'll take the points. Three of the 4 timeouts taken tonight. Barnesville has scored the point coming out of that timeout. Scogan sends it over. From behind the 10-foot line, Scogan sends it back on the touch. Rusted will set it up. Backside attack is over and out of bounds. Point Barnesville, 20-12, as they take an 8-point advantage now here in the second set. Leah Tibbetts, a junior, will check into the lineup here for the Hawley Nuggets. Now give Alexa Reap a breather on the sideline. Here's Newell with the serve. Serve is over. Rusted sets it up for Tibbetts. Newell to Peterson sends it over. I thought for a moment that might have been the 4th touch. That one, it was not tipped. Or was it? Okay, they're saying it was tipped. I had a little bit better vantage point of that one. I don't think it was, but you know, vantage points can certainly tell a lot. If you watch professional sports, they have like 95 instant replays. And I'm sure if they had 95 instant replays, one of them would have shoulder tipping it. So, oh, that was a powerful kill by Peterson, and had Hawley let that one go, it would have been a point for Hawley. But instead, it's 21-13 in favor of the Barnesville's Trojans. Kennedy Gray. That one through the blockers and down. Nicely done there by Anna Steer. Kill number 7 of the evening, 21-14. And on Anna Steer's 7th kill, it pulls the Hawley Nuggets within 7. Back to serve is Alexa Reap. 3 for 3 so far tonight. We'll see if she can make it 4 for 4. And she does. Beaver will send it back over. Nice dig out there by Stotts. And they're calling a double touch on Barnesville. 21-15. Hawley with a little bit of a hill to climb right now. But if they can patiently get one more point and one more point, they'll be right back in this. That's the 3rd touch violation of the night for Barnesville. Matter of fact, both teams have 3 tonight. That one out of bounds, and a point for Barnesville. 22-15 is our score. Sydney Strand to go back on the serve. Our next broadcast after this one will be Friday at the Fargo Dome. We'll have no broadcast tomorrow. Here's Scogan. Nice job by Strand to chase that one down. Scogan sends it over. Rusted will set it up. Middle net attack goes into the net. No block. It's an attacking error on Hawley. Their 5th of the night. And it's a point for Barnesville as they take a 23-15 lead here over the Hawley Nuggets. Here's Strand with the serve. And that one's over. Here's Beaver for Scogan. through the blockers and down. Set point, Barnesville. We'll do our best here. Hawley will control it. Rusted sets it up, sent over. Strand for Beaver. And misset there, and that'll be a point for Hawley. 24-16. Going back to serve will be who? It looks like possibly Katrina Vetter, and it will be Vetter who goes back to serve. 3 for 3 tonight. Just out of our camera angle. That one sent over. Beaver sends it back. Rusted sets it up. Middle of the net attack is over. It's going to be a kill for Anna Steer. 24-17. Remains set point. Beaver will set it up. Middle of the net. Emily Smith gets it down, and it's 2-0 Barnesville. 26-24 in that first set. 25-17 in the second set. Don't go anywhere. We very likely have more than one set of volleyball remaining. We'll see what happens when we return after this. Here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
All right, third set about to get underway here. Barnesville has a 2-0 lead in the match, and the Barnesville Trojan fans are on their feet, hoping to cheer their team onto a sweep, but don't think that's going to be an easy task. Hawley certainly has all the skill and talent they need to battle back in this match down 2-0. It's not the first time they've had to do it. Probably won't be the last, but Barnesville will get the first point. Now, this is a curious stat here. The team to score first has lost the set. So, if you're a Barnesville fan, you may want to knock on wood if you're a Hawley fan too. I don't know, but the team to score first has lost the set, and we'll see if that pattern stays true here in set 3 or not. Kenzie Scogan on the serve. Serve is over, down for an ace. Kenzie Scogan with her second ace of the night. Got one in set one to score. She got one in set one to score point number 2. And now she gets one in set 2 to score point number 2. That serve is over. And that one's a nice kill there for Annika Johnson. 2-1. This is the exact flip-flop of how set 1 went. Hawley got out to a 2-1 lead, and then Barnesville would tie it at 2. Let's see if Hawley can tie it at 2. No, they cannot. Service error, only their second of the night. And it's 3-1. As Emily Smith will go back to serve. Rustad will set it up. Pushed over, Scogan keeps it alive. Beaver will set it up for Belle Peterson through the blockers and down for a kill. It's 4-1. Belle Peterson has 2 kills tonight. Right now, Emily Smith, your leader with 9. Emily Riddle right behind him with 8. And Emily Smith gets an ace. 5-1 on the ace serve by Emily Smith. Trojans have to chase after it. It'll fall in bounds, and it's 5-2.
Serving for the Nuggets, number 11, Annika Johnson.
Annika Johnson now 2 for 2 serving tonight. Make it 3 for 3. Here's the set, bumped over there by Riddle. Chased after, controlled by the Trojans. Peterson from the 10-foot line sends it over. And now Rustad will set it up. Near side attack through the blockers and down. It's a kill for Katie Vetter. 5-3 our score, and Hawley's within a pair. Back to serve is Annika Johnson. I was mistaken. I said 3 for 3 last time, and with that serve, she's now 5 for 5. So I was 1 serve off. My apologies. Joust for it at the net, and a nice block by Belle Peterson. Belle Peterson gets the block. Barnesville doubles up 6-3.
Number 5, Amelia Newell.
Newell, 9 for 9, and it goes over. Push back over, nice job there as Anna Steer will find the floor for her 9th kill of the night, and that is a point for Hawley, and it's 6-4. 9 kills for Anna Steer tonight. Here's Alexa Reap with the serve. Now 5 for 5 serving tonight. That's down for a kill. That was Belle Peterson. 7-4, a 3-point lead for Barnesville on the 4th kill of the night or the 3rd kill of the night, excuse me, for Belle Peterson. Kennedy Gray will be 7 for 7 if this one goes over. And it does. Rustad will set it up, far side, sent over and down. It's Anna Steer with kill number 10, and it's 7-5 as the Hawley Nuggets are within 2.
Serving for the Nuggets, number 6, Carolina Vetter.
Katie Vetter now 5 for 5 serving tonight. Beaver sets it up for Riddle. Hawley chases after it. Stott sends over a free ball. And now here's Emily Smith. No, check that. Emily Riddle with the kill.
Number 11, Emily Smith. And serving number 3, Sydney Strand.
Riddle will come out. Smith will come in. Strand will serve an ace. Maybe not. No, Hawley recovers and gets it back over. Here's Scogan on the attack. Stotts digs it out. Rustad will set it up, and a bump over there by Steer. Sent back over by Beaver. Rustad sets it up for a 10-foot line attack. That one's recovered. And now Scogan on the attack. Finds the floor. 9-5. Barnesville looking good so far, but you don't want to take a deep breath just yet. Hawley's still well in this set here at 9-5. Strand serves it over again. That one is through the blockers and down on the attack by Isabel Steer. 4 kills on the night for Isabel Steer. It's 9-6. Beaver sets it up, pushed over there by Smith. Rustad sets it up. That one, I believe, was that Tidbits? No, it wasn't. It was Annika Johnson, my apologies. Out of bounds, point Hawley. 9-7 our score now as Hawley's back within a pair. I've said that at least once this set. Anna Steer 6 for 6 if this one goes over. And it does. Beaver will backpedal and send it over on 2. And that will be the exact same strategy that is served up by Ingrid Rustad as she gets her first kill of the night, and it's now 9-8. The last time we were tied, the score was 3-3 back in set 2. Can Hawley tie it up here? Low dig out, free ball from Scogan, back over to the Nuggets. Rustad will set it up for middle in that attack, and it's down for a kill, and we are tied at 9 on the kill by Annika Johnson. Like I said, that's our first tie since it was 3-3 back in set number 2. Only 3 ties in the second set, 8 in the first set, and now 1 so far here in set number 3. Joust for it at the net. Barnesville keeps it alive. Some Hawley fans wanted a double touch. They won't get it. And Kenzie Scogan, I thought, got the kill. Barnesville fans saying they went to the floor. I thought it did too. Through the blockers and down. It's a kill for Emily Smith. I have her down for 10. So does the scoreboard. Only once in this match has Hawley taken the lead after a tie. That was back in set 1 when they took the lead at the score of 3-2. That one's out of bounds, and it's back to a 2-point lead. 11-9. It's the 5th ball that Hawley has sent out of bounds tonight. Here's Rumley Beaver. Off the net. A for effort, but they couldn't control it, and the point goes to the Nuggets. It's 11-10. Ingrid Rustad will be 7 for 7 if this one goes over. Jump serve is over. Strand will dig it out. Beaver will set it up. Smith on the attack. Nice dig out, right back over to the Trojans. Scogan sends a free ball over. Rustad will set it up, middle of the net attack, pushed over, chased after, right back. Nice job by Beaver. She got back-to-back touches, and the volley continues. Rustad will set it up. Far side attack is over and out of bounds on the swing by Alexa Reed. That's the 6th. 6 of 10 attack errors have been sent out of bounds, and it's a point for Barnesville. At 12-10 is where we sit on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. Here's Kenzie Scogan on the serve. And Scogan now 8 for 9 serving with a pair of aces tonight from the service line for Barnesville. Here's Belle Peterson sending it over. Far side attack by Alexa Reed. Blocked at the net by Belle Peterson. 13-10 our score. That serve is over from Scogan. 10 for 10, or 9 for 10, excuse me. That one's out of bounds, or no, it wasn't out of bounds. I thought it was. They're saying it was tipped. Point Hawley, 13-11 our score. It was out of bounds, but it was tipped according to the official. So 13-11 our score now. That serve is over. Strand digs it out. Beaver sends it back over in 2. Beaver has done that 4 times successfully tonight, and now we have a double touch. A touch violation on Hawley. It is their 4th of the night. Score now 14-11 Barnesville here, and the Trojans leading on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard as Emily Smith goes back to serve for the 9th time. She's 8 for 9 serving tonight as Rusted sends it back to the Trojans. Newell will set it up for Riddle, blocked at the net, dug out by Beaver. Nicely done. Scogan from the 10-foot line sends it over. Rusted will set it up, backside attack, swatted over, and they're going to call a lift. It's going to be a touch violation. Oh, a net violation. The net violation must have come at the same time as the lift. Either way, it's a point for Barnesville. 15-11. If she had not touched the net, it more than likely would have been a lift call by the way her hand touched the ball. That one hit the tape as it came over. Going to the books as a kill for Katie Vetter. 15-12 now as Vetter has 3 kills tonight. Beaver will set it up for Belle Peterson, and that one went into the net. It's an attacking error for Barnesville, their 6th of the night. Puts Hawley back within a pair, and that's the 3rd time I've said that here in this set. 3-1, 7-5, and now 9-7, and now 15-13. So it's the 4th time I've said it tonight, and now they're within a point of tying it for the 2nd time here in the set. 15-14, here comes Hawley. Riddle. Push back over to Barnesville. Beaver will set it up. Belle Peterson on the attack. Dug out. At the net. They'll joust for it. Newell keeps it on the Hawley side. Now it comes back to Barnesville. Newell will set it up for Riddle. Riddle gets the kill. Riddle with 10 tonight. Emily Smith with 10. Kenzie Scogan with 5. Rumley Beaver with 4. Amelia Newell with 1. 3 for Belle Peterson. That one's sent over and down, a dig out, and that'll be a kill for Anna Steer, I believe. If it is, it'll be her 11th, and they do credit that to her. 16-15. Kaylee Olson checks into the lineup, and she will be the victim of an ace serve from Alexa Reed. And we are tied at 16. We are tied for the 2nd time here in set 3. Can Hawley take the lead? They've only been able to do it once after a tie. Beaver will send a free ball back over. Stotts, now Rusted. And a lift, or a double touch. Barnesville takes the lead again. I take that back. Hawley took the lead twice off lead changes. I just recounted it up. (18-16) now in favor of Barnesville. Nice dig out there by Kaylee Olson. Free ball back over to the Nuggets. A chance to go on the attack as Rusted will set it up. That's Steer. No, check that. That was actually Vetter on the attack. That one out of bounds. No, it was inbounds according to the right side judge. Barnesville trying to plead their case, but the point will go to Hawley. It's 18-17. Jump serve from Vetter is over. Strand makes first contact. Now Beaver sets it up for Riddle. Rusted sets it up, middle net attack kept alive by Kennedy Gray. Now a bump set for Scogan, pushes it over. Hawley keeps it alive, they send it back. Nice job by Olson to keep that volley going. Here's Kennedy Gray, off the tape and down. 19-17. Barnesville with a 2-point lead. Sydney Strand, her 10th serve of the night. She is 10 for 10. Rusted sets it up for Steer. Free ball sent over by Smith. Rusted sets it up for a far side attack. It's through the blockers and down, and it's a kill for Anna Steer, her 12th of the night. 19-18 our score. And Anna Steer now 7 for 7 if this one goes over, and it does. Scogan sends it over, avoids the net. On the attack, down for the kill. Annika Johnson ties it at 19 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Now can Hawley take the lead? Tied at 9, tied at 16, now tied at 19. Give them another point here really quick. It's over and it's an ace. And the Nuggets get the ace serve from Anna Steer, her first of the night, the third ace of the night for the Nuggets. And a timeout is called by Barnesville as they are down by 1 at 19-20. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, it's been a fun one so far, maybe a little bit more fun if you're a Barnesville fan, but right now, Hawley has the lead in set 3. They're down in the match 2-0. Hawley would have to win 3 straight to go on to a date with either East Grand Forks or Roseau. Still no report on that game. If we get one, we'll pass it along. Rusted sets it up through the blockers and down. It's a kill for Isabel Steer, her 4th. 1-0 Hawley out of the timeout. That's only the second time Hawley has scored coming out of a timeout. This is the only timeout of the third set so far. Here's Scogan. Kept alive. Rusted will set it up. Middle of the net attack is over and kept alive. Now sent back over by Beaver. Another chance for Hawley to go on the attack, and they do so. Isabel Steer sends it out of bounds, but it was tipped. 22-19 in Hawley. Looking to grab a set back after falling 2-0 here in this match. And we said it at the start of this set to not count Hawley out. And they're showing exactly why I said that. And that is, nice recovery there by Strand as Hawley nearly got an ace serve, and that would have surely have shifted the momentum their direction. Brumley Beaver with her 5th kill of the night, and she pounds that one over with authority, 22-20. This is the next closest thing to a sellout crowd here tonight at Pelican Rapids High School. And I want to say thanks to Activities Director Derek for setting us up here in a nice spot. Broadcasting from the east side of the gym floor up on the track. Barnesville fans immediately in front and to the left, and we also have Hawley fans immediately to the front to the right. Our equipment set up right where the two fan bases pretty much split up. Across the way, you can see a lot of Barnesville fans in white student section in white t-shirts to the left side, and the Hawley fans kind of in a tropical type look over to the right side for the students section for the Nuggets. 22-20. Rumley Beaver, number 7. will have the 7th serve of the night. 7 for 7 if it goes over. No aces yet for Beaver. Rustad sets it up, sent over. Nice dig out there, and it'll be sent over by Beaver. Rustad will set it up again, this time for Isabel Steer. Through the blockers, kept alive. Scogan sends it back. Steer sets it up, another attack. It's down for a kill, and Alexa Johnson gets it. 23-20, Hawley up 3. Dangerous spot right now here for Barnesville. They need to score 2 in a row here, if not 3. Get this thing tied up, that's the goal. Before Hawley scores again, Barnesville needs to get it tied up. Through the blockers, and it's blocked at the net, and it's set point for Hawley at 24-20. And a timeout, Barnesville. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, set point for Hawley. Beaver sets it up. Emily Smith blocked at the net, and Hawley wins the set. It's 2-1, and the Nuggets still have to win 2 in a row. We'll see if Barnesville can get one of the next 2. When these two teams met back on September 8th, it went to 5 sets. We'll see if that's the case here or not when we return in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Be right back. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
All right, to set 4 we go here as the Trojans have a 2-1 lead, and they will look to try and end it, while Hawley looks to try and tie it up here in set number 4. Once again, after the first point is scored, we'll have a little bit more camera room here. You're good. Thank you for being around. Let's see here. We made a movement on our camera to try and help with some of that situation there. Belle Peterson, 3 kills. Amelia Newell, 1. Rumley Beaver, 5. Kenzie Scogan, 5. Emily Smith, 10. Emily Riddle, 10. For Hawley, Ingrid Rested, 1. 12 for Anna Steer. 3 for Katie Venner. 6 for Isabel Steer. 4 for Annika Johnson. 1 for Alexa Reap. And it's 1-0 Barnesville here in set 4. And once again, the team who scored first has gone on to lose the set. We'll see if that's the case here. That one, is it tipped? No, it's not. Point Barnesville. Barnesville took a 2-0 lead into set 3 before Hawley scored. Rumley Beaver now on the serve. Serve is over as Rusted sets it up. Middle of the net attack is dug out there by Strand. Now Beaver will bump set it back to Scogan. Scogan gets it over and down for the kill, and Barnesville takes a 3-0 lead. Kenzie Scogan with another kill. I have her down for 6. That is what the scoreboard has her down for as well, and it's 3-0. Beaver serve over, and that one comes back in one touch and bumped over by Scogan. And that'll be a kill for Ingrid Rusted, her second, and it's 2-1 or 3-1. Ingrid Rusted will serve it up. She's 7 for 7, 8 for 8 if this one goes over. Strand sends it over and out of bounds. It's 3-2. Rested will serve again. Jump serve is over. And it is going to be off the basketball hoop and controlled. They're going to whistle it. Will it go into the books as an ace? That's the question. Look over at the scoreboard here. Let's see, 4, 11, and 12. 4. They will put it into the books as an ace. That one's over. Here's Newell with the set. Scogan floats it over. Rusted digs it out. Now they'll set up for Steer, but no, a bad angle at the net, and the point will go to Barnesville. Kenzie Scogan will serve it over for serve number 11 of the evening. Rusted sets it up, and that one's going to be chased after. It'll be a kill for Monica Johnson, her 5th. We're tied at 4. Tied at 3 and tied at 4. It's a second lead change, or second tie, I should say. Barnesville got the lead off the last tie. We'll see if they can do it again here. Here's Smith. Finds the floor. Emily Smith gives Barnesville a 5-4 lead. It's 11 now for number 11, and number 11 is on the serve for the 10th time. 10 for 10. Let me double check. 9 for 10, actually. Here's a setup for Belle Peterson. Dug out by, I believe that was Rusted. Blocked at the net. They'll chase after it. Free ball back over to the Trojans. They'll control it. Beaver will set it up for Peterson on the attack. Pushes it over, down for the kill. Belle Peterson with her 4th kill tonight. 6-4 is our score here on the Ratzo's Pool Hall scoreboard. Serve is over. Rustad sets it up, and bad angle at the net, but comes over anyway. Back over to the Nuggets now. Rustad will set it up again. Backside attack, and that's blocked at the net. Did it hit the line? It's going to go to Hawley, the point. It may have hit the outside of the line. That far side official on the chair certainly had the best look at that one. 6-5, make it 7-5 on the service error. Only the third service error of the night, the fifth combined between the two teams. And now Amelia Newell will go up to the service line for Barnesville. 10 for 10 if it goes over, and it does. 7-5, Barnesville with a 2-point lead and a 2-1 lead in the match. Kept alive, sent back over. Chasing after it there was Isabel Steer. Now Hawley will go on the attack. Newell sets it up. Beaver gets it down for another kill. That's her 6th of the night. And it's 8-5 in favor of Barnesville. It's Newell. Serve number 11 of the night. That serve is just barely over. Rustad on the second touch. Will back set it far side there. Sent over by Alexa Reep, or was it? It didn't make it over. It's a point for Barnesville.
Number 16, Leah Tibbetts.
And it's an ace serve for Amelia Newell. It's her second ace of the night. Barnesville doubles up at 10-5. Tied at 3 and tied at 4, and since then, Barnesville scored 6 of the last 8 points. Make that 6 of the last 9. Point will go to Leah Tibbetts. She'll get credit for the kill, and it's 10-6. Serve is over. Strand makes first contact. Beaver sets it up for Peterson. It's sent over. Stotts will keep it alive. Rustad bump set it over there in the direction of Venter, excuse me. Now Belle Peterson back over. Pushed over by 2 hands. Strand will control it. Beaver will set it up. Peterson on the attack. Down for the kill. Belle Peterson with 5 now. Emily Riddle and Emily Smith, your 2 leaders with 11 kills each. And it's 11-6 Barnesville. Kennedy Gray on the serve. 7 for 8 with that serve. And a nice job there on the far side by Vetter for the kill. 11-7 now our score on the Ratzo's Pool Hall scoreboard. Serve is over. Beaver sets it up for Emily Smith, or check that, Emily Riddle. And Emily Riddle finds a wide open part of the floor to make it 12-7. And with kill number 12, she gives her team a 12-7 lead. Barnesville up in the match, 2-1 with Sydney Strand on the serve. Rustad will back set it far side, out of bounds. Point Barnesville. Pushed over. Oh, nice save there by, I think that was Kaylee Olsen who made the save. And Barnesville recovers, sends a free ball back over to Hawley. Can Hawley capitalize? They'll push it back over. Now a chance for Barnesville to go on the attack. Here's Kenzie Scogan through the blockers, kept alive. Steer sets it up, or I'm sorry, Rustad sets it up for Steer. And it's pushed back over, and it falls to the floor. Looking around to see if any Hawley fans wanting a touch violation. I don't see any. It's 14-7, and Barnesville's doubled up now here on the Hawley Nuggets. And a timeout, Hawley. And I don't blame them. We'll keep it here during this timeout. See if we can get a score potentially from the other game. East Grand Forks and Roseau playing. Last time I checked, there was no score update on that one. And nobody updating the score on that one, at least that I'm aware of anyway. So if I do find out anything, I'll be sure to let you know. You can count on that. If Barnesville can hang on to this 14-7 lead, don't count Hawley out just yet though. But if they can hang on to this lead and take this set, they will move on to play one of those two teams. And they'll be one win closer to the state tournament. Hawley looking to upset Barnesville. If they were to come back and win this set, and win set 5, it might be more of a stinging loss for Barnesville than it was last year at this time. Here's Sydney Strand, serve number 12 of the night with her team leading 14-7. Rustad will set it up near side. Steer puts it down. Isabel Steer with another kill. She has 7 of the night. 14-8, and that's the third time that Hawley has scored first out of a timeout tonight. They did it once in set 1, once in set 3, and now once here in set 4. Here's Beaver with the set. That one kept alive. Sent over by Steer, blocked at the net, and it's a point for the Barnesville Trojans. Emily Smith and Rumley Beaver on the block there. Rumley Beaver on the serve as the Trojans go up 15-8. 10 for 10 now tonight here for Rumley Beaver. Rustad pushed over. And I will chase after it, and it will follow the floor. Kennedy Gray with the kill, her first of the night. 16-8 as Barnesville doubles up for the second time here in set 4 on Hawley. Rumley Beaver still on the serve. Once again, she's 10 for 10, no aces. This is her 11th serve of the evening. That one goes over. Stotts makes first contact as Rustad sets it up for middle of the net attack. Barnesville able to recover. Kennedy Gray sends it back over. Did it land on the line? It did. And it's a point for Kennedy Gray. She gets back-to-back points on back-to-back points scored by Barnesville. 17-8. Rustad with a jump set, blocked at the net. Rustad will send it back over, dug out by Strand. Pushed over by Beaver. Stotts in front of the back line. Rustad with the set from the 10-foot line for Steer into the net, and it's 18-8. Another attack error for Hawley, their 12th of the night. Barnesville only has 8 so far, according to my numbers, unless I missed one, and that's very possible. Rumley Beaver with her 12th serve of the night. That one into the net. She's 11 for 12 now, and that is the third service error. Now both teams have 3 service errors on the night, and that makes it 18-9 as the lead is cut in half here. But Hawley still with a big hill to climb. We'll see if they can do that. Jump serve is over. That serve courtesy of Ingrid Rustad. Strand gets it back over on the touch. Scogan keeps it alive. Beaver sends it over. Floated back over. Beaver digs it. Scogan sends it over. Dug out in front of the back lines. Rustad sets it up for the middle net attack. Out of bounds on the attack there by Annika Johnson. And it's 19-9 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. Kennedy Gray in. I'm sorry. Belle Peterson in, Kennedy Gray out is what I meant to say. Here's Rustad with the set. Isabel Steer on the attack. Comes back. Rustad will back set it this time to the opposite pin. Blocked at the net. Belle Peterson and Emily Smith on the block. 20-9 in favor of Barnesville. And they are in the driver's seat right now. Kenzie Scogan will go back to serve. Serve over. Beaver will set it up. Near side attack. Over and down! 21-9 on the kill by Amelia Newell. And a timeout called by Hawley. And you have to wonder if it's too little too late. Certainly a little bit of volleyball to play left here, but they're going to have to go on a couple of huge rallies down 21-9 as Barnesville only needs 4 to lock in a trip to the section championship against either East Grand Forks or Roseau. And like I said, last time we checked, there was no score on that game, so I do not know who may or may not be in control of that one. Let me check something here while we'll keep it here during this timeout, and I'll check something. I'll check another source of mine, see if we can't get any information on that. As they play some Joan Jett. And the crowd is in this. The Barnesville fans are on their feet. I almost have that pulled up. We'll get it on the next break. Pushed over by Tibbetts. Now Newell will set it up for Peterson. And Peterson hits the rafters and it falls to the floor and Peterson gets another kill. (22-9). As Barnesville looks to revenge their 5-set loss from earlier this season and their 5-set loss from almost a year ago in this very building. Amelia Newell with the block and the put down, and it's 23-9 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. Would Barnesville win set 4? You could flip the coin and probably land 5 times for each team. But if one of those 5 said that Barnesville was going to win by a big margin, lower point Hawley, 14-10 or 24-10. Had to take a look at my roster number quick. Number 12 for Barnesville's Jada Bonches. And also, Lily Trowbridge was in on that play as well. Steer with the serve. Bonches bump sets it. Belle Peterson sends it over. Rustad sets it up. Near side, blocked at the net. Sent over. Bonches for the set. Peterson sends it over, and it's a touch violation, a double touch on Barnesville. 24-11. Strand sends it over, controlled by the back line. Set by Rustad, set over by maybe Tidbits. I can't quite see the jersey number. Nope, check that. It was actually Cora Sorensen, number 14, into the lineup for Hawley. Here's Newell with the set. And that is down, kept alive nicely there by Isabel Steer. And it falls to the floor, and the Barnesville Trojans revenge their 5-set loss from a year ago. And they dominate set 4 by the final score of 25-11. We'll keep it here for the award ceremony.
Will be against East Grand Forks, who won tonight against Roseau. The match will be held this Saturday, November.
I think they just announced that the Roseau Rams were the winner of that game against East Grand Forks. As the Barnesville Trojans are your subsection champions, and they will move on to the section championship, and if they can get one more win, they are on to the state tournament. We'll take a time out, and we'll come back with that awards ceremony here in just a moment on Magnitude Sports. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right. They will award the runner-up medals to the Hawley Nuggets right now. And we'll see if we can get you the best camera look possible there. Some upset players there, and rightfully so. They had an outstanding season, and they would fall short to the Barnesville Trojans tonight.
Number 1, Sierra Blakeway. Number 2, Hannah Stotts. Number 3, Isabel Johnson. Number 4, Ingrid Rustad.
We cannot get the actual medal part on camera due to the people standing in front of us, so I apologize for that.
Number 6, Katarina Vetter. Number 7, Stella Fleming. Number 8, McKenna Walker.
There we go. Now we can
Number
get it.
9, Isabel Steer. Number 10, Mallory Halverson. Number 11, Annika Johnson. Number 12. A runner-up trophy, if the captains would come forward. Section 8AA South. The runner-up, Hawley Nuggets. Zero for the Nuggets.
Not the ending they were hoping for, but once again, Barnesville, a tough team, and they battled all season, and this is absolutely an earned win for the Barnesville Trojans tonight.
Number 2, Belle Peterson.
I think that is Schindler handing out the medals there for Barnesville, I believe. If he would turn around for a split second, I would say absolutely sure, but I'm like 99.9% sure that's him. Of course, we want to say thanks to him for hosting us all season long here for volleyball and football this season for Barnesville.
Number 7, Rodney Peter. Number 8, Casey Horn. Number 9, Lexi Beck. Number 10, Mackenzie Scogan. Number 11, Emily Smith. Number 12, Jada Montrose. Number 14, Cora Sorensen. Number 15, Emily Riddle. And number 20, Lillian Trowbridge. The team captains will come forward. For the Section 8 Sub-Town Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Barnesville. And good luck with your advance to the finals. I'd like to thank everyone for their attendance tonight.
And now they'll celebrate with their student section. Friends, brothers, sisters, etc. Barnesville wins it 3-1, and let's just do a quick refresh here and see. I think I heard somebody say Roseau beat East Grand Forks, but I can't say that for sure. So I still don't officially know if they're playing Roseau or East Grand Forks. The only thing I do know is that we'll have the game for you here on Magnitude Sports, and if they can win one more, they'll be off to the state tournament in St. Paul, Minnesota. We'll take a break, collect our thoughts, come back with a post-game show, select player of the game, go through some stats, a game summary, all that good stuff. When we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Wiedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. All right, there you have it. Your final score: the Barnesville Trojans 3, Hawley Nuggets 1. I did get confirmation, thanks to a good, what's the word I'm looking for here? A great source, a reliable source. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. The Barnesville Trojans will be playing East Grand Forks as the Green Wave swept Roseau in their 8AA North. So it'll either be Barnesville or East Grand Forks representing 8AA at the state tournament in St. Paul, Minnesota. I have suspicion, I have reason to believe that the game will be played at DGF High School in Glendon. That's not 100% official, but I want to say it's about 90% official, and I'll find out for sure. And if it's wrong, then I'm wrong, and we'll be wherever that game is at. But once again, Barnesville taking on East Grand Forks is East Grand Forks with a 3-0 win over Roseau tonight. I don't have set scores on that one, but I do know that they won 3-0 over Roseau. They swept them tonight. Unofficial numbers here. We'll start with the Hawley Nuggets. Ingrid Rustad with 3 points off 2 kills and an ace. 10 for 10 serving. Let's see here. Actually, 9 for 10 serving. My apologies. Anna Steer had 15 points off 16 points off 14 kills, an ace, and a block. 7 of 7 serving. Katie Venner, 5 of 6 serving, and had 4 kills. Isabel Steer had 7 kills and an assisted block, 1 for 1 serving. Annika Johnson, 5 kills and an ace, 5 for 5 serving. Alexa Reap, 1 kill, 1 ace, 5 for 5 serving. And Leah Tibbetts with 1 kill. And that wraps up your unofficial numbers for the Hawley Nuggets, as the Barnesville Trojans continue to take photos with teammates, coaches, family, friends, etc. For the unofficial numbers for the Barnesville Trojans, Belle Peterson, 6 kills, 2 blocks and an assisted block for 8 points. Sydney Strand, 12 of 12 serving. Kennedy Gray, 7 for 8 serving with 2 kills. Amelia Newell had 10 for 11 serving, 2 aces and 2 kills. Kaylee Olson, 1 for 1 serving. Rumley Beaver was 12 for 12 serving, had an assisted block and 6 kills tonight. Kenzie Scogan went 11 of 12 serving. She had 2 aces, a block, and an assisted block, and 6 kills. Emily Smith with 3 blocks and 11 kills and went 9 of 10 serving with 3 blocks. Emily Riddle also had 3 blocks. I had her down 7 for 7 serving with 3 blocks and 12 kills for Emily Riddle. Those are unofficial individual numbers for the Barnesville Trojans. Team numbers unofficially: touch violations, 4 for each team. Net violations, net/line violations, 1 for the Nuggets, 7 for the Barnesville Trojans. Service errors, 3 per side. Attack errors, I had Hawley down for 12. I had Barnesville down for 9. 4 of those 9 went out of bounds for Barnesville. 7 of the 12 went out of bounds for the Hawley Nuggets. And those are your unofficial line scores. So you got 26-24 Barnesville in the first set, 25-17 in the second set Barnesville, 25-20 Hawley in the third set, and then Barnesville comes back with authority, winning over the Nuggets in set 4 by the score of 25-11. And not quite as dominant as Hawley was in set 5 last year, but considering you only had to get to 15 for Hawley to win that set 5 last year, you could say that it was about equally dominant for the Barnesville Trojans this year in set 4. So they kind of served up a taste of their own medicine, if that's how you want to put it. So once again, Barnesville and East Grand Forks. Let's go take a look at our upcoming schedule here, as I think it's updated now. And there you have it. Our next game will be Friday from the Fargo Dome as the Barnesville Trojans take on the Crookston Pirates. And then Saturday, and we believe it's going to be at DGF High School, Barnesville and East Grand Forks. And the winner goes to the state tournament and will be crowned the champion of 8AA on Saturday, November 5th 7 p.m. first serve for that one. We should be on the air close to 6:30, 6:40, I would imagine. And then depending on what happens Friday and Saturday, we may have some more Barnesville games to follow. We just never know for sure. So if Barnesville were to defeat Crookston, which they did earlier this year, they would play on November 10th at a site to be determined. That site's been narrowed down to one of 4 places, but I haven't been notified which of the 4 that would be. So if Barnesville defeats Crookston, their next game would be on November 10th. We will potentially have some Dakota Bowl coverage on. If Barnesville wins on November 4th on Friday, we will not have any coverage of the Dakota Bowl. I take that back. That's why it says to be determined, because we don't know what we're doing yet. So, and then with some youth football Sunday from the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, and then more to be determined action, and there will be some more to be determined dates plopped into that schedule as well if Barnesville can win on Saturday against East Grand Forks. Last time those 2 teams played, it was the second game of the season, and Barnesville picked up the win 3-1 over East Grand Forks. So that was back on September 1st, though. And as we said, back on September 8th, Hawley defeated Barnesville in 5. And now we'll see if East Grand Forks can get a revenge win from early in the season when they lost in Barnesville to the Trojans 3-1. So that should be a decent matchup. And one of those 2 teams will represent 8AA in the state tournament. You can kind of see down there, December 2nd is the start of the girls' basketball season. And we will tentatively have DGF and Breckenridge in that matchup, depending on what happens with some football matchups, because the state football tournament championship game would be played on Saturday, December 3rd, if Barnesville can make it that far, and they made it 1 game shy of that championship game last year. We'll see if they can get 1 game closer to it this year or not. Still a lot of football to be played, still a lot of volleyball to be played, and a lot of tough teams out there. Nothing is guaranteed, but the only thing that is guaranteed is it should be some exciting matchups. So we certainly look forward to that. So Barnesville, East Grand Forks coming up Saturday, likely from DGF High School, but wherever it's at, we'll be there for it here on Magnitude Sports. Let's take another timeout. When we return, we'll select our player of the game and go through a game summary and wrap this one up here from Pelican Rapids High School. When we return after this, here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be back in a moment.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street, pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting accessories, plus power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best. Newell will set it up near side. Let's see Ballgreen. Pick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That mows the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
The ball is intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
All right, welcome back. 3-1. The Trojans advance to play East Grand Forks for the section championship and a trip to the state tournament on the line. Let's recap this one here for you. It would be the Hawley Nuggets scoring first, take a 2-0 lead before Barnesville scored and eventually tied it at 2-2. Hawley would take the lead at 3-2, tied at 3, and then Barnesville would take the lead at 4-3, tied at 4. Hawley would take the lead at 5-4. They would build that lead up to 6-5 before Barnesville would tie it at 6, take the lead at 7-6. Tied at 7, Barnesville leads 8-7, tied at 8, and Hawley leads 9-8. Tied at 9, Barnesville took the lead at 10-9, and they held on to it for quite a long time. They built that up to a 13-10 lead before Hawley would take a timeout. Coming out of the timeout, Hawley would score to make it 13-11, but then Barnesville would go on another rally and eventually build that 13-11 lead up to 18-14. And then they would build it up to 20-15 when Hawley would take another timeout. Coming out of that timeout, Barnesville would score to make it 21-15, but then Hawley would get 3 in a row, scoring 16, 17, and 18 before Barnesville scored to make it 22-18. Then Hawley would score to make it 22-19, 22-20, and then it would be Barnesville scoring. Hawley would battle back and eventually tie it up at 24-24. Barnesville, out of the Barnesville timeout, would score the next 2 and win 26-24 in that first set. It'd be Hawley striking first in set number 2, but Barnesville would tie it at 1. We'd be tied at 2, tied at 3, with Barnesville taking all 3 lead changes at 2-1, 3-2, and 4-3. They'd build the 4-3 lead up to 7-3 before Hawley would score again to make it 7-4, 7-5. And then at the 7-5 mark, Barnesville would build the lead to 10-5. Hawley would take a timeout. Out of the timeout, Hawley would score to make it 10-6, 10-7. And then Barnesville would build the lead to 12-7 before Hawley scored to make it 12-8. And then at 12-8, Barnesville would build that lead up to 18-12 before another timeout was called by Hawley. Out of the timeout, Barnesville would score to make it 19-12, and then 20-12, and then 20-13 as Hawley would score. Teams would trade points until it was 22-15, and then Barnesville would build that lead to 24-15 to get set point. Hawley would score the next 2 to make it 24-17, and then Barnesville would win at 25-17 in the second set. In the third set, it was the Trojans who struck first and built their lead to 2-0 before Hawley scored to make it 2-1. After Hawley scored, Barnesville would build the lead to 5-1, and then Hawley would go on a little bit of a rally, scoring 2 to trim the deficit to 5-3. Barnesville would double up at 6-3. Hawley would score at 6-4, 7-4, 7-5, 8-9-5, build that up, and Hawley would continue to battle back and eventually tie it at 9-9. Barnesville would take the lead at 10-9, build the lead to 11-9 before Hawley would score. Hawley would find themselves down 13-10 before they scored again to make it 13-11. Then Barnesville would score the next 2, and then Hawley would score the next 3. Barnesville would score the next one, and then the teams would trade points, and it'd eventually be tied at 16, with Barnesville taking the lead at 17-16. They would hang on to that lead until Hawley tied it up at 19-19, took the lead at 20-19, and never looked back. They scored points 21 and 22. Barnesville cut the lead to 22-20, but then they found themselves down 24-20, and they would lose it after the timeout by Barnesville by the score of 25-20 in favor of Hawley. It would be the Barnesville Trojans striking first and quickly as they'd build their lead to 3-0 in set 4 before Hawley would score to make it 3-1, but they would battle back and tie it at 3. Then we were tied again at 4. Barnesville would take the lead at 5-4, build that lead to 14-7 before Hawley took a timeout. Out of the timeout, Hawley scored to make it 14-8. But then Barnesville would score the next 4 to build the lead up to 18-8. Hawley would score to trim the lead in half, 18-9. Then Barnesville would score the next 5 to make it 24-9. Hawley would score the next 2 to make it 24-11, and then Barnesville would win it 25-11 in set 4. And that is how this one came to wraps. Time now to select a Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game. We're going to do a couple honorable mentions from the Hawley Nuggets because they both deserve it. Ingrid Rusted and Anna Steer. Those two were complimenting each other all night long. And, Isabel Steer and Annika Johnson had some pretty good nights too, but Ingrid Rusted was a big contributor to the points scored by Steer and Johnson as well. And so we're going to give honorable mentions to Ingrid Rusted and Anna Steer. We'll give honorable mention to on the Barnesville side to the two Emilys, Riddle and Smith. And your Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game is coming up in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
All right, your final score one more time. The Barnesville Trojans 3, the Hawley Nuggets 1. There you see the set scores on your screen. Your Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game is going to go for the second game in a row to the senior setter, Rumley Beaver. Not only did she set up Smith and Scogan and Riddle and all night, but she kind of picked up the slack where Belle Peterson kind of left off. So not only did she set up Belle Peterson on at least 5 of the 6 kills, but usually Belle Peterson is like in the 10, 11, 12, and Rumley Beaver's into 0 to 1 on the kill category. Rumley Beaver had some fantastic pushovers that landed for points. She had a total of 6 kills. That is unofficially, quite possibly, the most kills she's had in any game this year for the Barnesville Trojans. And I don't have all the stats in front of me, but it would be a pretty good guess that that might be very close to accurate. So in addition to 6 kills and an assisted block, and going 12 of 12 from the service line and setting up Peterson and Riddle and Smith and Scogan all night, Rumley Beaver will be your Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game. Congratulations to Rumley Beaver. Congratulations to the Barnesville Trojans. You know, it stung last year, and when we were nearing the end of that set 4, I noticed to my left a couple of the players who graduated from the volleyball team last year who lost on this gym floor. And they were clapping their hands, they were smiling, they were cheering them on, and they were very happy to see the Barnesville Trojans win tonight. So it was also nice to see those senior graduates from Barnesville in attendance tonight for the game as well. So congratulations once again to the Barnesville Trojans. They'll play East Grand Forks for a trip to the state tournament, and the Hawley Nuggets season comes to a conclusion with a final tally of 18 wins and 11 losses, and a great season for Hawley. They came 2 games shy of a return trip to state in back-to-back years, and this time Barnesville will have a chance to make a trip to state if they can get one more win over a team they defeated earlier this season, the East Grand Forks Green Wave. And we'll have that game for you here on Magnitude Sports on Saturday, I believe it is. Saturday. It is indeed on Saturday. That'll wrap it up for us here. Thank you so much for joining us, and for everybody at Roundsville's Pool Hall watching the game, thank you so much for tuning in. Before you leave tonight, make sure you tip your servers an extra $1, and then another $1 on top of that for the Barnesville win. Subsection champions tonight for the Barnesville Trojans. Congratulations, and we'll talk to you again soon here on Magnitude Sports.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.